Hey guys, it's Hank here, back for my second video of the Borussia Dortmund career mode. I've gotten a few comments in the comment section saying that I should get a new left back because the person did not like Marcel Schmetzer, and I have to agree with them. He definitely didn't feel like too much of a good player. So he gave me some suggestions, and he told me Contrao, Ricardo Rodriguez, Marcelo, and Alberto Moreno. Those are all some really good choices. Sadly, we could not go for Contrao because he is at loan to Monaco, and they just don't let players at loan. So I've already put in an inquiry about Alberto Moreno, and now we're going to have to go for Rodriguez. Let's go Switzerland. I'm pretty sure it's from Switzerland. And, like, oh wait, no, country, Germany. So the thing is with him, I feel like he's definitely a good, strong player. He has those insane free kicks, and we'll have to see how if we get him, we'll have to see how he plays. We see a bunch of left backs from the Ligue 1, and none of them are really catching my eye. So we're gonna just go straight down to Rodriguez, and we'll have to see how he does. See Ricardo Rodriguez here, and we're gonna inquire about him, and then we're gonna go to Marcelo, who I don't think they will let go, just particularly because he's their top, and they're such a good team, and he's their top left back. But we'll have to see. We'll keep typing it in. Marcelo. Okay, Marcelo here. Left back Marcelo for Real Madrid. I'm not sure if they're gonna say okay. Interest shown by Wolfsburg, and maybe this could be good because if Wolfsburg gets Marcelo, we could easily get Rodriguez because Marcelo would take that place. So we're gonna play our first game here with our team, and we're gonna see that we have Adrian Rose, Italian, Rice, and then front three, Cabales, and Gunwan as our central, and then Schmelzer, Hummels, Saar, and Piszczek in form. I'm gonna be taking out Sahin and Saar for this one, giving other people chances to play. And Sahin, I definitely didn't like the way he played. I know I was saying good things about him at the beginning of last episode, but I just don't like the way he played. And we're going to keep Marcel Schmelzer in there because we're end up selling him soon, so we're getting a little more playing time before he leaves our club or before he's on our bench. Sorry, I have a little cold. And so we're going to play our game against Valencia. It's definitely a big game in our group. We have to win this game to have a good, secure spot. So we're going to be going out their away kit and their home kit. It's looking like a good team. We're playing 4 minutes, world class, and it's going to be hazy, the weather. So we're going to look at it here, and we have to do a little drill, as you know, first. And what we're going to do is we're just going to boot it out. Waiting for time to start. Okay, so the game's starting here. And I'm hoping we can get a better result than we did last time, because we had a very poor result against Philadelphia, which should have been an easy win, but we just couldn't pull it out of the bag. I'm gonna have a shot, but no, it was taken from the defender. I was gonna have a shot there and just hope, but I ended up not being able to. Passing it back in, and again, their defense is pressing the player when I'm about to have a shot, so I can't get the shot off for a second time in a row. I take out the defender there, definitely foul. Good call from the referee. They're having a free kick here, and they pass it a short pass and just quick, but it doesn't seem to work out for them, nor does that pass for me. But passing it back, and then trying to get it down to Adrian Ramos, but he can't get there in time. But it's cleared out for a corner kick. This is good for us. I'm going to try and do our little flick to the top of the... Actually, no, I'm just going to cross it in this time because there's no one at the far of the top of the box. Punched out by the goalkeeper. I head it back in, and I'm going to take a shot from Castro. A great save by the goalkeeper. But he could have saved it any day. see, again, we don't have our little position here. We're going to draw a player in and pass it to him. We have Gundogan. See if we do a few skills around defenders. Passing it back to Royce. Crossing it in and hoping. No, it goes back out, and it goes off to the striker of Valencia. So Valencia have a good team, and they have some young players that we could definitely be looking at and definitely be scouting a little bit in the way they play and in the way they've played this whole tournament. Because they have some good young players, and I definitely think that they're one of the top La Liga teams, but there are better teams and there are better teams that we can be scouting. So I'm not too keen on getting another player, and a stupid mistake for me again, going down. I don't know what's happening to me this tournament. I'm going down in the first half 1-0 every time. And I know it's only been 2 games, but still I need to pick it up. And taking a little skill around the defender. Royce, seeing if I can dribble up through a few people. Can't get there. I've learned that on World Class. It's my first time ever playing World Class, so that's why I'm a bit shaky. Because I don't know if I'm ready enough for World Class. And I'm not sure if you can change difficulty. I'm not going to, but tell me if you guys think I should, to maybe make it a little bit easier for me. But I think that it's good having it on World Class, make it more realistic. Because then it's definitely be easier when I actually get into my league, because my league's not too hard except for like Bayern Munich and Wolfsburg. The confusing passing from me, getting it off there to the defender, stealing it, and then terrible touch from Mkhitaryan, actually, but he gets back to it, and I'm not sure what the ref called a foul for that, but he did, so we're going to have to deal with that. Doing a little skill around the defender. See if I could do the rainbow, but I messed up horribly. Just giving it away. Are they going to score here, or can I stop this? A good save by Vorm. And Vorm's first appearance for us, he's been scored on once, but that one really wasn't really his fault. It was more mine and the defenders. Wasn't playing our A game in that one. Passing it off, double guarded. But they end up getting the cross off, and Michel Vorm has an easy pickup. Playing a through ball into Mkhitaryan, hoping, down to him, down to Gundogan, and down to Adrian Ramos. Let's see what I can do on this play. Not much in the end. I can't really pull it off like I was trying to. A good steal from me, and back down. I see Mkhitaryan, but I couldn't get off the pass. It's not looking good for me here. I can't find any weak spots for them. I can't really find anything. All that I'm a little bit that they have a little bit of shaky is their midfield. Just don't seem 100%. And I know I'm talking shit about their midfield, but their center mid Parejo could be a good scouting option for me. Seeing that instead of having a center defensive mid instead of Sahin or Castro. Tell me what you guys think about that in the description, and I might buy him, or I might try and get him. Because Parejo I do love as a player, playing very central. And maybe if you guys can help me find a center defensive mid next game, or a center defensive mid is probably my number 1 priority after getting that left back. After I get a left back, but so if you guys can help me find a center defensive mid or just even a center mid in the comments below, please do, and I will take it into consideration and I'll try and buy them. So first half has ended there, and they're making a sub in Faguli, a great right winger, who I was thinking about, but then thinking I have Mkhitaryan, and Mkhitaryan's good enough. Faguli is a great player though. He's just went to West Ham in real life. A very good transfer for West Ham. Getting him on a free transfer. So as you see, like they start to get on the ball, and you already see them starting to press and have a really good possession of this half. And I need to fix this with my game. Like I need to fix the fact that I'm not getting to the ball as much as I probably should be. So I'm throwing it out to Royce there, passing it into Kagawa, waiting for Royce to make that run, but he clearly doesn't do it in time. Passing it down to Kagawa and finding Royce on that run. Okay, I have a good chance here. Doing a skill move inside, but no, he doesn't do it. I went for the roulette, but I accidentally just tapped it into the center, which was really retarded of me. So down off to Mkhitaryan, I definitely like the way he plays, but I'm just not the best with him. Like I could definitely get better. And tell me if you guys want me to train any players either in the player training. And you see, Czech just confirmed it. Last video they were speculating about it, but it was just confirmed this game that Czech went to Arsenal. And I haven't made any signings yet. Well, like any major signings. I have Born, but no really major signings that could definitely 100% improve my team. And a terrible miss from them. From Andre Gomez, I think that was. Yeah. The Portuguese center mid. He's another good player that I could be looking at. As Negredo goes in for Mir. Negredo definitely is a good player with his strength, but I don't like him in game. He just doesn't ever feel amazing to me. He feels kind of like stiff on the ball. I like it a good pass down to Adrian Ramos. Can I get a shot off? And I do, but it's taking a reflection and then goes to the keeper. I feel like I can still come back in this game. I still have a good like 30 minutes, well 25 minutes to come back in game. And that's the thing, like I can do it, but I'm just not performing the way that I normally perform at FIFA. Of course, you guys haven't seen me play well yet because I had a bad result against Philadelphia, and then so far it's been a bad result against Valencia. But I'm just not playing my A game, and I'm not knowing why. Maybe it's something I'm doing, but if you guys want me to even change up my tactics a little bit, help me try new things, just tell me in the description below. Just tell me in the comments below. And just help me, like, maybe tell me some tactics that I can do or some things that I can do to improve my game if you like. Because I don't want to be doing the same thing every game. So then if I change it up, you as viewers will get less bored of the series. And if you have any suggestions for me, trying to tap it back between his legs, but it didn't work. And that's another thing I don't. If you have any suggestions for me, just let me know in the comments below. And that's another thing. Like another thing I don't like about FIFA is there's no like specific skill move that you can do to meg somebody. Like some skill moves will meg somebody rarely, but there's no specific skill move that you can do that will like confirm you're gonna get a meg if you do it at the right time. Which is, I mean, it's kind of disappointing, but also, I mean, it's really hard to program, I would say, because it's just like choosing it like that. But I mean, I'm not sure how the developers could do it or not, but it would definitely be a feature, and I'm sure you guys would like it also. The same exact, they're just clearing it back out. I'm gonna call in an offense player here, and their player does not press in. Weird from them, but I'm gonna pass it out to the white, and I'm taking a shot. Oh, terrible shot by Kagawa. I put a good amount of power, as you saw in that one, but it just didn't react well, and it didn't react well to the shot. Um, I could have passed it earlier, but I couldn't really find anyone at the time. Gunwan can never catch up to Fuguli, but Fuguli's taking some really long touches, keeping the extra pace on the ball. Oh my god, they're just going to play in the corner as you see here. One of the most annoying strategies on FIFA, and tackling him for the last play. Again, I couldn't bring it back there. Terrible play from me. But, I mean, are they really that cheap to go into the corner and just hang out there, have a beer? But I guess not. So that first game of the episode for me, I'm gonna play 2 games this episode. That secures me that I'm not gonna win. As long as if Philadelphia lost, then I have no chance. I mean, if Philadelphia won, I have no chance of coming back from this tournament. And I bet they didn't win. So, and I bet they won. So I'll have to see how they did. And I'm playing really bad, and I'm sorry for that. But I can't really pick up a groove here and just change my game very well. As you see, Montreal Impact did beat Philadelphia, so I'm gonna look at the standings, but I'm pretty sure that means I can still win this. Yeah, I could still win this if I beat Montreal and Valencia beat Philadelphia, but I would need to beat Montreal by. I would just need to beat them by actual. I would need to beat Montreal by a good amount, like 1 or 2 goals. and Philadelphia needed to lose by like 1 or 2 goals for me to actually have a chance in this tournament. So this last game comes down to the wire, as I see that I have very, very, very little chances. I have a very little chance to win this game because I have to require on 2 things happening. Um. Oh, okay. I'm having my Connect. I'm gonna unplug it right now. Actually, no. I'm gonna leave it to be more realistic, in the sense that since I swore during the game, they took it in game and they said that they say that I need to stop because they take it into the club of analogy. That's hilarious how they actually listen to that stuff. I'm gonna go for Moreno here because he's giving me for a cheaper option. I'm gonna try him for 13 million, getting him 2 million less, and then give me 22 million to get another good player. I'm gonna try and start selling some players to give me a better chance. It's giving me a better transfer budget to play with. Castro expected to make debut in this game. Didn't he just make it? I'm not sure. But okay, so we're having our first game against Montreal Impact, and I'm gonna play this game considering that I need to play this game because I need it. An update from England. So Seydou Doumbia could be another good chance. That really sweaty player, but I'm not gonna play him in this. I'm not gonna try and go for him because I already have Aubameyang, and I'm actually gonna take out Andre Ramos and I'm gonna put Royce up top, and then I'm gonna go with. And I'll just try Ramos on the wing, having less pace, but I want that's just like skill of Royce up top, and it'll definitely be a good I think it's going to be a good change. And if it doesn't work out, I can switch him mid game. So we're going to start our first game off against them, put them away kid and leave my home. World class 4 minutes, and it's clear and skies out at 8 a.m. 8 p.m. I mean, but. So we're gonna have to see how I do in this game. I'm not sure if I can do anything to make it anything different because I'm not sure to try and win this game. I'm gonna try and play a bit more down the wings this time, like I did in the second half against Philadelphia, giving me that extra good chance and extra good cuts in. And I ended up losing that game, but I definitely feel like the second half I dominated it. And I definitely played really well. So as we start the second game here, we see them starting off with the ball, and they're passing around like usual, like most teams do. And they're passing into the box, and they take a shot, but Michel Vorm has an easy catch there. Passing it back, trying to take a touch with Ramos, but it fights off the defender and almost gets to mine, but not quite. I wasn't loving Socrates in this game. And they've already scored. Oh my god, I'm down already in a game that I definitely should be winning. A team that is in third place against me as Borussia Dortmund, who should definitely destroy this team. So I need to still win by 1 or 2 goals to actually do anything in this game, which is going to be confusing in the sense that because even if I win by 1 goal and then the other two teams tie, I'm out. If Philadelphia win, I'm out. If they only win by 1 goal, but then if they only win by 1 goal, if Valencia only win by 1 goal, we'll both be tied with the same goal differential and the same amount of points. So I'm not sure what they would do there. You guys probably know, but I'm just not really sure. As I take a good cut in, and can I get my first goal? Yes, I do. I get my first goal with Adrian Ramos playing out on the wing. See, I like him on the wing there. And I could have passed it in, but I chose not to. I chose to cut into the middle. And this is what I was talking about, playing down more on the wings to try and get that extra advantage. And it was a great touch, first touch by Adrian Ramos, also dragging him past the defender, behind him. And that's another thing I like about him, but he's definitely subpar to Aubameyang, of course. But He definitely does feel good on the wings more than the center, in my opinion, because he could use his skills a bit more. And then Royce I like in the middle because he can really kind of decide. He can make like a good play to decide the game. As I pass into Royce here, trying to get back out to him, and I can't take it. I can't take it past the defender, but it goes out for a corner. I throw in for me, and I'm gonna try and switch the field here, just slightly, passing it even farther on. And we're going for the cross here. See if he can get to that. No, he can't. He goes out to Marcel Smeltzer, the player that I want to sell, and it was good that I want to sell him. And I mean, Royce is a great player, and I don't know why it's I think I accidentally thought I said sub off Royce, but it's good it didn't happen, because I definitely still want him in because he's a great player. I'm hitting it down. I didn't try to go to Royce. I tried to go to Adrian Ramos with that, but I mean, it didn't work out. But I'll try and get him right next to this. Passing out to Henrik Mkhitaryan. And it definitely looks like a foul there, and it was a good call by the referee. Saying, I'm passing it short here. And inside to Kagawa. And see if Kagawa can take that shot. No, lifts it too high over the goal. And it was just off target. As I'm going to push with Royce there, see if he does the short pass. But I mean, he's the computer, he's not going to do that. So he puts it downfield, and then they start to pass it back to their keeper. As they need to win this game. If they win, even if we tie for the corner, but I was also looking for the goal. But I kind of didn't expect them to score. But, I mean, it's alright. And then we have to be chasing down with Marcel Smeltzer here. This game, I know I said, and I know you guys say that you guys don't like Marcel Smeltzer, but this game I definitely feel like he's played pretty well, but he could play better. So I'm still going to sell him. Well, I might not sell him. I'm probably just going to keep him on my bench, depending how much money I can get for him. And something I don't like to do is sell a player at the last second of the transfer window, because, like, especially if it's a January one, because then you can't spend any money, and then you can't, like, do anything else. And I'm not sure, leave it down in the description if you can. I'm not sure if you can trade, like, loan, like, you can loan out a player when it's not the transfer window. I don't think you can, but I just want to make sure. So, oh, and then we have Royce in for a header, and it goes right back out. Definitely a good chance for me there. Tapping it inside, passing it down. Gonzalo Castro down to Kagawa. Kagawa can't get there and do anything with the play. I desperately need to win this game. As we track down the defender, they're not looking like a foul, but it's given, and I'm not too happy with that. But so as he's going to take the free kick, he takes a medium length free kick, I would say, and it goes off to his check, I'm pretty sure. But we have a chance here. Gundogan passing it in to Castro. Castro can't do anything with it, but it goes back out to Kagawa. Kagawa passing it down to Ramos. Ramos inside to Royce. Royce has a good chance here. Passing it inside, back forward, and he can't do anything with it. A great chance for me, just altered by the decision of the defender and decision of me, giving them a good chance. And I'm going to go back to balanced here because it accidentally switched me. So I was accidentally playing ultra defensive because it just switched me, but I want to go back to balanced. And we get to there with Adrian Ramos. But okay, I'm going to make a small sub. Actually, no, I don't need to because it's the last minute. It's not looking good for us. It's looking like our tournament is about to be over to a terrible passage of play by me. And it's going out there. And it's definitely looking over. I can't do anything with this last play because it's only 1 minute left of added time, and it's over. Ladies and gentlemen, I missed the great opportunities, and I definitely deserve to go home in this round. I would like to go to the next rounds, but I did not play well enough to end up doing this. And I think Montreal Impact definitely have a good chance of going through, depending on what this final score was. And Philadelphia tied Valencia, so Philadelphia will be going through. And even if I had won there, I wouldn't have made it, because since Philadelphia tied Valencia, it just didn't look very, very good. So then we look at our league table, and we see those teams in our table, and the teams that I'm kind of scared of definitely is Bayern Munich, Bayer Leverkusen, Bayer 04 basically, Wolfsburg, Mönchengladbach, Borussia Mönchengladbach, Schalke, and that's it mostly, and maybe Mainz or Cologne. But they don't look. They do not. It's not the best, very best league. I think only for the four teams: Wolfsburg, Borussia Dortmund, Bayern, and Bayer Leverkusen are the best, definitely the best teams here. And I'll have to see how I play. So we're gonna go to see, and we can see if we can get the transfer offer. Okay, it works out, and he's asking for 100, which I will give to him, because if I don't, he's probably really stubborn. Put him as a crucial first team player. And Alberto Moreno, I definitely really like him. But I still have a confidence that I can reach the abilities. But if I keep playing like this, I know I won't, because it's definitely a league that I should be maybe getting second, because Bayern is gonna win. But their expectation for me to win the league is way too high, and I don't know if I can reach to their level. So possible misconduct. So basically they're saying they don't like the way I talk, I guess. Um but I'm not really, I disconnected the connect sensor just in case, because I am going to be talking a lot because this is the video. So I'm just going to disconnect the sensor, hoping that it will get better. So we're looking at our transfer option for Adrian Ramos. I'm not sure if I want to do this at this time, because actually I will not accept this offer. I'll counter it, because I want a little more money for him. I'm gonna go for 15 million. That's what I'm gonna put at Adrian Ramos, because I definitely can find a better player. So now I'm gonna be looking for a sub striker, or actually no, just actually a striker, so I can pair him alongside Aubameyang. So in the comments, so I'm about to end the video here, but in the comments below, please tell me which players you think I should get, as I'm about to get Alberto Moreno. Actually, I'll skip ahead until I get him. But then, please tell me in the comments below what you want me to get. Who do you want me to get? So I'm looking definitely for center, defensive mid, and maybe just also center mid, and then a striker, like a sub striker, maybe like Loic Remy or someone like that. And please leave in the comments below what you think I should do for my next episode. And I'm aiming for maybe, I'm saying 7 likes this episode.